Alright, so let's talk about finding the area and perimeter of a rhombus. So a rhombus has four sides, and all of these sides are equal. So if this is A, this is A, this is A, and this is also A. Okay, so for a rhombus, all the sides are equal, just like a square. So we can compare the rhombus and the square. All the sides are equal. In a square, all the sides are also equal. However, the difference comes to the angles. Okay, so for the rhombus, only the opposite angles are equal. So this angle here is equal to this angle here. You can say this can be angle A is equal to angle B here. Then angle C here is equal to angle D here. So the opposite angles are equal. But for the square, all angles are equal, and then which is 90 degrees. All the angles are 90 degrees. Another thing about rhombuses, especially when calculating the area, is the diagonals. So you have a diagonal coming from here to here. Sorry if it's not perfect. And you have another diagonal coming from here to here. Okay, and the angle between these two diagonals is 90 degrees. So they intersect at an angle 90 degrees. So this is D1 and this is D2, diagonal 1 and diagonal 2. We also have another representation in this picture. You can draw a diagonal here and here. The angle between them is 90 degrees. So the area of a rhombus will be half times d1 times d2. So that's it. That's simply the area of a rhombus. Just half times d1 times d2. And then the perimeter of a rhombus will be 4 times a, where a is the side of the rhombus. Okay, so the general formula for the area for a rhombus will be um, half times d1 times d2, and the perimeter will be 4 times a. Now, can we also use the base times height? Yes, although it's not commonly asked, but you can. So let me come back here, go up a bit. Okay, so this rhombus has a height. Yes, let's say this is h, and all the sides are equal, a. So another formula for the area, if you're asked, maybe they give you just the size and the height, so the area can be a times h. Okay, that's if they give you the height and then the side, then you can use this formula. But most times they will just give you the diagonals and then ask you to find the area. You just use this one. So it's your choice. So let's go to the questions. Calculate the area and perimeter of a rhombus whose diagonals are 4 centimeter and 5 centimeter and side is 7 centimeter. So it's just a question. We're just going to visualize it. Sorry if my drawing is not perfect. Okay, we're just going to visualize it something like this, this. All the sides are equal. We have the two diagonals here. Then the side. So this is going to be 7, 4, and then 5. Just visualizing it. So the area will be half times d1 times d2. That will be half times 4 times 5. Okay, so here 1, here 2. 2 times 5, that's going to be 10 centimeters squared. So area is going to be 10 centimeters squared. And how about the perimeter? Perimeter is simply going to be 4 times a, which is our side. So that's going to be 4 times 7 centimeters, which is going to be 28 centimeters. So the perimeter of this rhombus will be 28 centimeters. Let's go to another question. The area of a rhombus is 120 centimeters square, and one of its diagonals is 16 cm. Find the other diagonal. So we have our A is 120 cm square, and you can say that D1 is 16 cm. What's our D2? That's what we don't know. If you remember the formula for a rhombus, area is equal to half times D1 times D2. What's our area? That's 120 is equal to half times 16 times D2. Okay, we calculate further. So 120 is equal to, so 16, 2 here, 1, 2 and 16, that will be 8. So we have 8 times D2. So since we only want D2 on, on the right, we can divide both sides by 8. So D2 will be 120 divided by 8. Okay, and what's 120 divided by 8? The answer will be 15 cm. So it means that the other diagonal, so the first diagonal D1 is 16, and then the other diagonal will be D2 will be 15 cm. Then we go to the next question. Find the perimeter of a rhombus whose side is 3.5 meters. So very simple. Again, if it's a rhombus, there are so many ways you can draw a rhombus as long as all the sides are equal. You can also draw it like this. Okay, as long as all the sides are equal, then you have no problem. But you can't draw it like a square. I mean, it's, a square is just a square. That's just, okay. Well, once it's like this, then it's automatically a square. So the formula for the perimeter will be 4 times A or 4 times L, or it depends on what letter you want to use to represent your side. Before our side is 3.5, so 4 times 3.5 will give us 14. So the perimeter of this rhombus is 14 meters. So are there any other questions? Alright, so look at this one. Find the height of a rhombus. Okay, so this one has a height. We're not dealing with diagonals now. So find the height of a rhombus whose whose side is 25. So let's say 25 here. So it means that this is also 25, this is also 25. Remember the height will be perpendicular to the side in case of a rhombus. So we know that for the area of a rhombus, that will be, you can say base times height if you want, since all the sides are equal. Okay, so 175 is equal to 25 times h. Alright, then we can divide both sides by 25. Since so it means our height, so 175 divided by 25 should give us 7. This means that the height of this rhombus will be 7 meters. Okay, so h is going to be 7. So remember, this only you can only use this maybe if they ask for the height and they give you the side, you can use this. And remember that for a rhombus, all the sides are equal. So this, if this is 25, this is also 25, and this is also 25, and this is also 25. That's how you can do it. Now there's also another formula for finding the area of a rhombus. That's only if you're given the angles. So let's say this is A, this is also A, and then you're given the angles between them as theta. So you can use the formula A is equal to A squared sine theta. It's for trigonometry. So if this helps. Um, yeah, so I hope this helps. Just going to, yeah. So you only use this for if they're given the angles, then you can use this. So use this in trigonometry, but it's just good to know just in case you're ever given a question. So thank you very much and have a nice day.